Today is going to be a full face of some of my favorite drugstore products. This was a suggestion by someone who's watched some of my videos and I hope you like it. I'm not going to show you everything, but it's just too many products to go through. You know, drugstore products, they are a lot more on the affordable end. My hair today, I've just let it go. I've left it naturally curly because I'm trying to give it a break from the blow drying and the straightening. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is obviously prepping the skin. And one of my most favorite products by Essence, the Essence Poreless Partner Primer. And the Hello Good Stuff primer by Essence as well. But today I'm going to be just using the Poreless Partner Primer because I just want to have a mattified look today, especially because it's a little bit more warmer today with the weather, and the fact that I actually have normal to combination skin, I find it better to use a primer that's not going to be so, I don't know, so tacky. Just about a chickpea sized amount. Okay, I just want to get the eyebrows out of the way, and for eyebrows, one of my really good drugstore products to use is the Wonderful Brow 24-hour waterproof brow product by Rimmel. This one here is in the shade medium brown. The difference between this brush and the Milk Makeup brush which is my actual favorite, is that this brush is kind of stiff, whereas the Milk Makeup one is very cushiony, it doesn't stab you. But this one here, it does offer excellent pigment, but the thing is it's a bit scratchy on the eyebrows, so that's the only kind of trade-off that you have between these two products. So moving on to foundation, I have an excellent product that I have been using for years now. This one here is the e.l.f. Satin Finish Foundation. It is well loved, and just giving that a bit of a shake, putting that all over the face. I do have a damp beauty sponge which I have ready to use, so just a damp beauty sponge. And the other product that I really love is the Rimmel 24-hour lasting hydration foundation, which is also one of my favorites. Next, I'm going in with the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This is one of my all-time favorite concealers ever. And just blending it in with the same damp beauty sponge. And putting the remaining bit over the eyelid. And just like that. NYX really formulated this concealer so well. It's so hydrating, it doesn't really crease much. You can set it with a bit of powder if you want to. But yeah, like it's just an all-round excellent concealer. Now I have some excellent products that I absolutely love using, and both of them are drugstore products obviously. But the Essence Bronze Your Way is a excellent bronzing palette, which I've opened up the wrong way. Comes with these beautiful tones, absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite shade here in the middle, which I find is so, this one here, as soon as I put my finger there it goes blurry, but the middle shade is just so beautiful. It's like a highlighter bronzer in one. And then the e.l.f. the Honey Bronze Putty Bronzer is excellent as well. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer today, and with the same damp beauty sponge I'm picking up that bronzer, just like that. Bronzing away a little bit on the forehead and a bit on the chin, just deepening up the bronzer a bit more. Making sure to take the bronzer up to the temples, and it just gives you like the most beautiful glow to the skin. As you can see, it doesn't actually lift the foundation up even when using a damp beauty sponge, which is fabulous. I just love the fact that this bronzer doesn't lift your foundation up. Just getting a bit more just to sort of contour the nose. I'm going to leave the eyes to last. So for now, I'm actually going to go in with blush, the Essence Matte Touch Blush. And this one's in the shade Peach Me Up. So with a big fluffy brush, the Real Techniques fluffy brush, putting that blush on the apples of the cheeks. This shade of blush really gives you such a sun glow. Like, it gives you that beautiful sort of I've been burnt by the sun glow, but in a safe way, obviously. We're going to do a bit of highlighting. I do have some really good highlighters, but obviously the ones that I really love the best and the ones that have sort of gone viral, the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which is this gorgeous, obviously it's just a nude shade. And then also the Sun Showers by Essence highlighter, which is frosty toned but gorgeous nevertheless. I think I'm going to be using the Pure Nude, a tried and true highlighter, which does suit many skin tones. It's just a versatile highlighter. So I'm using the Real Techniques highlighting brush, and I'm going to be just dipping into the Pure Nude and highlighting the upper cheekbone area, which is the high point of the face. And you can see just how beautiful this glow is. Just gonna get a little bit and put it on the tip of the nose and a little bit down the bridge. If I was gonna powder my face, I'd be using the Rimmel Kind and Free, which is this matte white finely milled powder, which is very, very comparable to the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish powder under the eyes, and there's also one for all over the face as well, but this is a excellent dupe. But I'm not going to be using the powder today because I really don't need to use it. So another excellent highlighter, which I forgot to mention, is the NYX High Glass. Obviously there's going to be so many products that I just can't fit into this one video, but this is just a full face of my favorite drugstore products. So yeah, so this High Glass is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a I don't know, you can use it all over the lids. You can pretty much use it all over the face, but this one's in the shade Daytime Halo, and it is well loved. You can see just how much I have used it. It's kind of like a cushiony product, so if you press into it, it kind of is like a spongy product, like the Bounce and Blur blush by Bare Minerals, which is really, really beautiful. One of my most favorite sort of blush and bronzers in one. Now, for eyeshadow today, I am going to be using an excellent palette that I've had for a very long time. True Naked Nudes by CoverGirl. It's just your real everyday naked eyeshadow palette, and you can go really full on glam. You can go just very light, sort of no makeup look. You can do one and done with this. Okay, so we're going to do a nice, I don't know yet what we're doing for the eyes, but let's just get into doing the crease shade first. For the crease shade, I'm going to be dipping into this. It's a very sort of like mid-toned taupe shade here. And I'm just patting out the rest of that concealer that we had on the eyes. And I'm just putting that in the crease area. It's really, really soft color. Excellent for a transition shade. And these eyeshadows absolutely blend like a dream. And with the same fluffy brush, I'm dipping into this deeper, darker toned brown shade right there. And I'm putting that on the outer edge of the eye. This shade really just helps to give a bit more dimension to the eye. This eyeshadow palette also reminds me of the Smashbox, you know, the little mini eyeshadow palettes they have in the shade Punked. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time is that Smashbox eyeshadow palette. So yeah, this is this is like the dupe, I would say. Now with the flat shader brush, I'm picking up this gorgeous shade right here. It's a shimmery shade. Putting that in the center of the eye. We're not taking it to the inner corner of the eye. Just placing it right in the center. With the other side of the flat shader brush, we're picking up this really light shade here. And then putting that right in the corner. How beautiful is that? With the same flat shader brush, I'm picking up this deeper brown tone shade here, lining the outer corner of the eye. Just line the whole lower lash line. I've got a really nice taupe eyeliner pencil by Rimmel, and it's the Scandalize Exaggerize Eye Definer in the shade Taupe. Lining the inner rim of the eyes with it. And deepening also just under the lower lash line as well, just on the outer corner. With that same pencil, I also have a really beautiful shade as well by Rimmel, and it's like a beautiful green shade as well. I'm not going to be using that today, but maybe, you know, for a bit of pop of color, you could put it on sort of on the upper lash line if you wanted to. But this is a really beautiful green shade as well. Okay, now it's time to go in with some mascara. I'm using the Lash Like a Boss mascara by Essence. I did have an excellent mascara for the lower lashes, but it's finished, and it was by an Australian brand called Australis, and I unfortunately couldn't find it anywhere, so I can't use it today, but that's okay. We can still use mascara on the bottom lashes for this one. Okay, so mascara is all done. Now, last but not least, we have lips, and one of my most favorite colors to use is the Rimmel Lasting Finish. This one here is called Peach Me. It's a beautiful peachy shade, and then we're going to fill in the lips with the Burt's Bees in Lily Lake. It's a beautiful sort of plummy shade. We're going to do the lip liner first, and then we're going to put the lipstick on after. This is the shade called Lily Lake. And guys, that completes a full face of some of my favorite drugstore products. Let me know what your favorite drugstore products are in the comments below. I will list some of the other drugstore products that I truly love as well in the description box. Like I said, there's just so many to go through. For me to show you exactly how many products I have, it would be a very, very long video. And honestly, I think just doing a full face of some of my favorite drugstore products is a pretty good indication of the products that I like to use. Sorry if I came across as a bit sort of not very bright today. I've just been having a bit of back pain, and yeah, it's just kind of like, getting me a little bit uncomfortable, and so sorry about that. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It'll really help me out. Thank you so much for everyone who's recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love having you here. And yeah, introduce yourself, say hi. I actually did get a request from someone to do this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I think I'm going to be doing a concealer video coming up soon. I'm trying to find a way how to best apply concealer for hollow eyes. I've seen so many tutorials on it, and honestly there is no 100% way of kind of making it look flawless in terms of like, not, you know, in terms of like playing with the light and shadow. But it's something that I'm looking into, and I might do a video on that coming up soon. But again, it's like the videos that I've been seeing so far, it's just one of these things where less is more. And it really is true, less is more. So on that note, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye for now.